Investment Fund. They have given us a grant that we are working toward a larger reach with our arts integration. Started last year with 3 districts in the county, and now we have a goal of reaching 60 this year, and eventually really throughout the state. And basically it's a blended program. There are each school that participates, each district has some funding available for arts coaches. They come with a face-to-face trainer for trainers model. They go back and they can use that at their schools and districts. There is a wealth of beautiful digital assets on our TEAL website of best practices, resources that is going to be built out over the next 3 years to be a 8-module arts integration. It's also being used by Cal State LA for their new teacher induction, so that teachers coming out of their teacher program will come already prepared to be able to integrate arts into their curriculum, grades K through 6. So we're very proud of that. And I'd like to acknowledge, I don't believe she's here today, Dottie Asias, who is the project director at Curriculum Instructional Services, who is leading that important initiative. And then thirdly, of course, we're working with the LA community partners in developing the Creativity of the Core. It's a statewide initiative, and it's professional development. It's online, and it's a wonderful website that gives you video assets, lessons, and resources around the arts. So those are just 3 initiatives that we are very proud of with our partnership with the LA County Arts Commission at the LA County Office of Education. We are Curriculum Instructional Services, and we're here to serve you. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Yvonne. So Yvonne mentioned that some of the work being developed here in LA County is being shared with colleagues statewide. I believe that we can make great progress if we also challenge ourselves to move beyond the idea of just sharing our work and instead focus on how our efforts can increasingly inform and be informed by the larger statewide agenda. We'd like to acknowledge those here today with us who are working to advance arts education from a statewide perspective. And I have a list of them, so if you can hold your applause at the end, but please raise your hand as I call you out. So today we have representatives here from the offices of Senator Ben Allen, Senator Carol Liu, and Assembly Member Richard Bloom. Thank you for being here. Sybil O'Malley from the California Alliance for Arts Education. The California State Summer School for the Arts Foundation. Turnaround Arts. Thank you for being here. Create California is represented here today by board member Vanessa Smith. Where are you, Vanessa? Yay, thank you. And then the California State PTA's Special Committee for Arts Education. Where are you folks? Beautiful, thank you. So thank you for all being with us here today, and really for working top down as we work bottom up to improve the quality, the quantity, and the equity of arts education across the state. So if we can stimulate this cycle of local efforts informing regional work, and regional work informing statewide work, and statewide work then circling back to inform regional and local work, then why not take it national? And there have been a lot of good things going on at the national level. So 2 years ago, we had to be careful about how we languaged connections between the arts and STEM. And now the idea of STEAM is generally accepted nationally, and work is underway regionally to build understanding of what makes for quality STEAM instruction. Over the last couple of years, the California Alliance for Arts Education has been key in advancing the national conversation about how to use the arts to address Title I goals, work that was triggered by data uncovered by Arts for All regionally. And yesterday, after the reauthorization of the ESEA passed the House, Americans for the Arts reported that since the new legislation will reduce the role of the federal government, arts education advocacy efforts at the state and local levels are going to be more important than ever. So around and around we go. But fortunately, thanks to the good work of Arts for LA, we have been building advocates for arts education here in LA County. The Activate Leadership Program is now in its second year, and we have quite a few current and alumni activators with us. So would Sophia Platzker and other members of Arts for All staff please stand with all of the former and current activators in the room. Know that one way Arts for All helps to track our progress as a county is through the reporting of different kinds of arts education data, which can then be also used to help build public awareness and political will. Since February, Arts for All has produced several reports that not only help the field reflect on how far we've come, but also help inform important steps forward. So, we analyzed and compared middle and high school arts course offerings, as well as student enrollment, both pre and post-recession. We have reported where community partners are, and equally importantly, where they are not, working across the county. And that information is available in PDF form and also in an interactive map that is hosted at the Arts for LA website. And we've pulled down stats from the U.S. Department of Labor to examine projected job growth, the training required, and wages for employment in the creative economy to really help us better prepare all students in our county to be competitive for these jobs. Copies of these and other reports recently produced by the Arts Commission are available in the lobby on your way out today. But some of you are conducting research and evaluation yourselves, and it's important for the field to be aware of your work. 6, count them 6, LA County-based arts organizations have recently published findings on how their programming has led to improved student outcomes for students. So they include the Armory Center for the Arts, working in partnership with Pasadena Unified, Dramatic Results, working in partnership with Long Beach Unified. Christy, can you raise your hand in the back? Thank you. The LA Philharmonic, working in partnership with Heart of Los Angeles, OLA. The Harmony Project. We have the Harmony Project representative here. Harmony Project, working in the after-school context. And PS Arts, working in partnership with the Lawndale School District. These organizations are coming together to discuss their research with one another and how we might share their work more broadly so that more of us can learn from both their accomplishments and their challenges. So be looking for information about how that might be shared sometime later this spring. So where are we now? So Jamithia talked earlier about LAUSD joining Arts for All this year, but in fact we are partnering with 3 new districts and 1 charter school network this year, and they are Antelope Valley Union High School District, El Monte City School District, and the Puck Charter School Network. So we are pleased to be moving that direction.